Hi there everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is the mommy-daughter duo. I'm Tara and this is my daughter Belle over here. In the previous episode you saw us unbox this box right here in part 1 where we also taste tested 3 of the different kinds of packages that they sent us. The ramen noodles. So we did this one first, we did this one second, and we did this one third yesterday. So now we're going to do the rest of the packages. So we have this one here. We have this one here. We have this one. And we have this one. So this will be the last of the packages that we're going to be trying. So we're going to follow the recipe that came in the pamphlet here of how to make them. And we're going to finish these up tonight. And we're going to test them all for you and give us our opinions on how they tasted overall. So we'll be right back as soon as we're done cooking these. Alright, so now that our stuff is all cooked, the first one that we're going to try is the spicy one. I don't even know how to pronounce the first word of it, so we're just going to say super spicy masmen. Now, we also discovered along the way that this is actually a topper. This isn't like actual ramen noodles, like eat like as a soup or as cold noodles or whatever. So we're actually going to open up some of this, and we're going to put it on top of this ramen noodle to try it out, because it can go on top of salads or on top of ramen. If I can get the package open.
Yay, you got it open.
So this is just what it kind of looks like. It just kind of looks like almost like a bird's nest sort of setup. So we're just going to kind of crunch some of that. Sprinkle some of it on top there.
Isn't that kind of like the crunchy things that we used to snack on or like you cooked with when we were on BC?
A little bit, except these ones are a little bit thinner than those ones. And those are lo mein type noodles.
Those are good.
Apparently they also will work as a snack. Now, the cool thing about some of these packages, the ones that come in bowls and stuff, is that when you need to drain some of them, so they also come with like another little flap. So when you open it, you gotta open it halfway, and then let it cook. And then when you gotta drain it, they have like another sort of covering over here. You take that covering off, and you can drain it through these holes, and that's pretty neat. All right, so we're going to taste this first one. So this masmen is a no broth ramen. Enjoy this spicy bowl of masmen when you're in the mood for heat and spice. At first, the flavor of the sauces starts soft sweet, but as you continue to chow down, the spice spreads from the chili peppers. Be sure to have a drink on standby. So they're also having it recommended that you can try it with green onions and mayonnaise. So that's a little bit different. So we're just going to show you what this looks like here. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the crispy noodles on top there.
Okay, so I got a little bit of both. Ready?
Yes, it does have a little bit of a spicy kick on that one.
A little?
The flavor of the heat intensifies the longer it's there. So this would be a good one to have your milk on standby with.
Really spicy. My tongue still is burnt.
Okay. So next one we're going to try is this Yuzu somen. Yuzu, if we don't already know from our boxy blocks, is actually a fruit that is in Japan. It's more like a citrusy type fruit. So Yuzu is a citrus fruit closely resembling a grapefruit and a mandarin orange. Take your taste buds for a spin with this somen. Dressed in a light, refreshing Yuzu fragrance this summer season. It also says to try it with bonito flakes, egg, and green onions. So it was really cool because after we rehydrated this and all that sort of stuff, we found like
Little flowers.
little yellow bits. And there's also a flower in here somewhere. If I find it, I'll show you.
It's not in mine.
Oh, I found it. So it comes like a little flower in there. So that's pretty cool. So I'll show you what this one looks like inside the bowl. Whew, I'm still a little on fire from that first one.
It's good. I enjoy this much more than the first one. Way more than the first one.
So you can definitely taste a little bit of that citrusy flavoring in there from the yuzu.
And if you're alone, this is a great meal pack because there's 7 bowls of ramen noodles or snacks, and it could last you the week.
I'm not gonna lie, after taste testing the 3 yesterday, I was pretty full. I had issues trying to finish off the 3rd taste testing one. So about 1 package should be pretty good to fill you up.
Because we're splitting these in half. Sorry, I like that one.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the 3rd one here, which was the cold noodle udon. In the summer, it's common to eat chilled noodles rather than hot dishes in Japan. Enjoy slurping these refreshing chili pepper and crunchy tempura seasoned udon noodles that are super easy to make on a hot summer's day. So they also recommend trying it with egg and sesame seeds. So I'll give the instructions for that.
My mouth still has a bit of a kick to it.
So in this one, it was also pretty cool too because it came with the lid that you peeled halfway back, put water in, and then on the other side of it had the label that you pulled back a little bit so that you could drain the water off. So this is what these ones look like. So we'll try them first without the crunchy noodles, and then we might add the crunchy noodles on top afterwards.
Yep.
So this one might have a little bit of a kick to it as well because it's got the chili pepper flakes in there.
It's different. Probably not my favorite though.
It is a little bit different. It's not as hot as the first one that we tried, I think, because the chili pepper was a little bit less than what was in that first package.
It was really hot. My mouth still burns.
This one has a bit more of a soy sauce taste to it. So we'll add a little bit of our snacking noodles on top. Give it a little bit more of a crunch.
And all 3 of these we made by a kettle, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty simple. Just boil up some water if you have like an electric kettle or a stove kettle. Just kind of boil it up, throw the water in there, you're good to go.
Okay, now we add the noodles or snacks.
So those crunchy noodles are probably even just good, just as a little snack on its own. You know, you're craving something a little snacky, but you don't want to eat like, say, potato chips or something, so these would be pretty good to snack on.
I don't really like the taste of this one. I only like the crunchy snacks.
Alright, so Belle, out of 6 that we've had, which one was your favorite?
Oh, this is hard because I like the.
So if you remember, we had these 3 yesterday.
I think it was the what was it?
Well, yesterday that one was your favorite.
Yeah, this one was my favorite, but it's hard. I think this one is still my favorite, but this one is my second favorite because I don't really like these two. I don't like that flavor, and it's too hot for me, and I don't want to guzzle down like.
So, I mean, this is a good way to try out some different boxes, some different items, things that you might not normally taste, because I'm sure most of this stuff we probably can't find in regular grocery stores here. I mean, you might be able to find them if you went to like an Asian supermarket to be able to find these sorts of things. So I think this is a really interesting way to find out new tastes and from other places. So we're still going to do a 3rd episode where we use where we make the eggplant stir fry. So we're using the miso sauce and the tofu in that. So stay tuned for the sort of the part 3, but come cook with us episode that'll probably be going up next weekend. So come join us for that. And we hope that you have a really great day and you stay safe and you have a happy summer, happy day. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.